What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Proprietary Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about a new and exciting company to the channel, and that company is called CloudMD Software and Services, traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol DOC. So this is a telemedicine company, and it's a very exciting industry, and I'm happy to be talking about this because, these are one of those industries that I think is really going to flourish in this environment. It's a really interesting time, and a lot of people not wanting to go to the doctor's office. We're seeing a technological revolution in the healthcare sector, and I think that CloudMD is right at the forefront of this. So I want to bring this company to you guys. I want to talk about it. We're going to take a look at the stock. We're going to take a look at the website, along with a really interesting article that outlines all of the unique features about this company. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, of course, and you support me in the channel, then don't forget to explode that like button, along with if you are a new viewer to the channel, you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, but you appreciate constant daily updates on the markets, or you want to learn more about new and exciting companies just like CloudMD, then don't forget to cash that subscribe button and ring the market bell for notifications. And let's get straight into this video. So guys, we're going to go in depth about CloudMD in this video, and the first thing I wanted to talk about was in fact the stock. So like I said, ticker symbol DOC on the TSX Venture, with a 52-week range of 26 cents to $1.04. So we're right at those 52-week highs, and a market cap of 95.97 million Canadian dollars. So let's head on over to their website and see what they do, and that is at cloudmd.ca. CloudMD, the doctor will see you now. Get virtual medical care on your schedule and from any device, including your phone, desktop, and tablet. Instantly connect with a licensed Canadian doctor. So for now, they're focused on Canada, but they do have expansion plans. 10,000 patients and counting use CloudMD. We've been featured in 680 News, CTV, CBC, Global News, and the Vancouver Sun. So let's see what you get when you use CloudMD. Available at no charge to BC and Ontario residents. Access to doctors, evenings and weekends. Simple and easy to use interface. Connect from any device. Prescriptions sent directly from your doctor to your local pharmacy. Qualified Canadian doctors. No need to take time off work, and avoid unnecessary visits to the ER. So I think, telemedicine in general is just going to completely change the healthcare sector. And I think that it's so more important now than ever in this times like these, where we're seeing this massive global illness go around and people simply, not really wanting to go to the doctor. I feel like a lot of people right now, they'd rather hook something up online, just like what CloudMD is providing, and not have to actually go there in person. So head on over to their website, check out their investor presentation. That's something that I always encourage anyone who's looking at a new company. Do your own research and due diligence. Subscribe to the email updates. But in this video, we're going to talk a little bit more about this fantastic article from microsmallcap.com. The current health crisis has supercharged the need for telemedicine in North America, and I really do believe this is true. So CloudMD is expanding across North America just in time for the virtual care boom. So I also wanted to point out, we're going through a technological revolution in general. We've got companies like Amazon hitting all-time highs, multi-billion dollar market caps of all these tech companies who have found a way to, bypass that in-person aspect of doing business, sales. Like, so many less people are inclined to go to the store. That's why they buy on Amazon, and we see what's happening with Amazon stock. So I feel like it's the same situation for CloudMD, just a little bit different. Obviously, healthcare versus consumer goods. So a strange thing is happening in the healthcare market, which normally is a very hard place to find a significant return on investments. Due to the current global health crisis, an innovative and game-changing opportunity to revolutionize the medical sector is underway. It's literally something we've never seen before, and has called for a radical shift in how we approach doctors' visits within a $10 trillion global sector. So guys, let's take a look and see, what is the market opportunity. So McKinsey & Company is already projecting a $250 billion reality in the US healthcare market alone. Big investments are flooding in as new telemedicine success stories pile up. We're talking 10 to 20 times returns. So let's talk about one of the closest competitors to CloudMD before diving into the rest of this. So Well Health Technologies, it's also a TSX venture listed stock. Its stock's gone from 27 cents to a current high of $3.54 as of July 31st, 2020. That's 1,200%. Another big North American telehealth story, and one of the biggest in the industry is Teladoc Health, which grew into a telemedicine empire from trading at $9.94 in March of 2016 to its current price of $228.98 as of July 31st, 2020. That's over 2,000% with a market cap of nearly $20 billion. We see the potential for growth here. We've discovered one pure play telehealth company that's done $3.1 million in revenue for Q1 of 2020 and closed almost $20 million in financing since March of 2020. So it's early stage, but it has already registered over 100,000 plus patients and 3,000 doctors in North America alone. So I want to talk now about the 7 reasons why CloudMD could potentially be the healthcare stock of the year. Then we're going to get a little bit into the comparables when it comes to their competitors, a little bit about management, and then the recaps. So 7 reasons why CloudMD could potentially be the healthcare stock of the year. It's the only telehealth company owned and operated by physicians, and it's already providing services to hundreds of thousands of patients. Number 2, 3.1 million in revenue for Q1 2020. Number 3, well-financed, just closed an oversubscribed $15 million financing for expansion into the US and across Canada. So they do have their sights set on the US, which is very important as it's a very big market. Number 4, offers both physical and mental virtual care. We're going to talk a little bit about mental health as well, just as I feel like that's a huge market. Number 5, patients do not want to leave their homes in this crisis. Number 6, 15% of Canadians aged 12 and older don't have a primary health care physician. Number 7, significantly undervalued compared to its peers in the sector. So let's take into account the average multiple for competitors in the sector trading between 10 to 32 times revenue, while CloudMD is just at 5.6 times. Let's talk about investment dollars coming in. So Sun Life took a $32.7 million stake in a $43 million financing round for telemedicine provider Dialogue. Digital elective care and telemedicine provider Rose successfully raised $200 million to hit a $1.5 billion valuation. Telehealth giant Amwell raised $194 million in funding round led by Alliance X and Takeda. And last but not least, Doctor on Demand raised $75 million in funding round led by private equity firm General Atlantic. 3 things that check the boxes for CloudMD. It's a pure play tech developer in an incredibly in-demand segment, which is telemedicine. Early mover with significant agreements in place for broad expansion and the valuation. So now let's take a look at the competitors. First, I want to talk about market cap to revenue, and at 9.49, significantly less than the 3 companies that we're comparing it to. And I also want to take a look at valuations. Well Health Technologies, $516 million market cap, listed on the TSX Venture. CloudMD just has a now $95 million market cap. So still looking significantly undervalued compared to its peers. Let alone, let's not even talk about One Life or Teladoc with multi-billion-dollar market caps. So there's 2 things that I want to talk about. And these are some statistics when it comes to mental health, because now this issue is compounding and CloudMD is focusing on mental health as well. So by integrating Watson's AI capabilities into the patient-centric telemedicine app, CloudMD can significantly free up clinical staff's time. AI-based technologies such as voice-to-text transcription can improve administrative workflows and eliminate time-consuming non-patient care activities. Regarding mental health, 1/3 of Americans are now showing signs of clinical anxiety or depression amid the current global crisis, and this is, like I said, an issue that I feel like is compounding due to this whole lockdown. For reference to the before time, last year that number was 1 in 10. So more tragic has been the rise of lockdown-related suicides and overdoses. According to the American Medical Association, more than 35 states have reported increases in opioid-related mortality, as well as ongoing concerns for those with mental illness or substance use disorder in countries and other areas within the state. Now, with many markets still heavily restricted and doctor offices still not back to normal, there's to be a boom in people reaching out to therapists from home and no longer lying on the physician's or psychiatrist's couch. Enter virtual mental health care. The telepsychiatry market is predicted to exceed $36.3 billion in 2027. So take a look at their management team. We have had the pleasure of interviewing Assam Hamza, who is the Chief Executive Officer. Hopefully we can get him back on for some more updates. And let's talk about the 7 reasons why CloudMD could be the next big telehealth breakout star. So number 1, telemedicine adoption is rapidly on the rise, with more than 1 billion virtual visits estimated by the end of 2020, and is projected to become a $250 billion market in the US alone. Number 2, they're set for a major expansion into the US market with the marketing help of reseller agreement with IDYA4 and its deep portfolio of clients. Number 3, primed for significant growth in Canada through its vendor list approval with organizations that represent 20,000 Canadian practitioners. The company already provides services to 376 clients, 3,000 plus licensed practitioners, and 3 million patient charts across its servers. Significant cash on hand after closing an oversubscribed financing of $15 million and reporting Q1 2020 revenues of $3.1 million. Pilot program partnership with Save On grocery store chain to introduce proprietary kiosks in select stores for integration with consultations and pharmacy services and greatly increase visibility with the general public. Number 6, CloudMD Software Services stock is trading at 72 cents at a market cap versus revenue ratio of only 9.49. They're the only telemedicine provider built exclusively by physicians for physicians through an outstanding management team with proven track record and experience in their respective fields. So guys, that's it for the overview on the company. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think. I feel like this is a very exciting industry. I feel like this is, one of the handful of companies that's actually trying to create a really awesome platform for telemedicine. And I think that this company has a lot of potential. So we'll leave it at that, guys. And I'll hopefully have more updates on the company as they come in along with an interview. But that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. And always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.